In my work with leaders and teams over many years, I've observed that changing the culture in a team, a department, or across a whole organisation often feels overwhelming. Along the way, I've learned a lot about what doesn't work. Number one, you can't read your way into a healthier culture, however many leadership books you have on your shelf. You can't measure your way into a more innovative culture, however many surveys you do or metrics you use. You can't believe your way into a more compassionate culture, however many inspirational talks and seminars you attend. You can't program manage your way into a more innovative culture, however many spreadsheets and action plans you meticulously devise. Away days, books, metrics, action plans and seminars may all have their place, but they tend to be a proxy for the real work. Choosing to behave differently together. We can't lead, measure, legislate or policy write our way into healthier, more innovative culture at work without a key ingredient: an appetite to connect, behave and communicate together in new ways and to use power differently. The conventional narrative and the received wisdom has always been that work culture is something bigger than me or us, beyond our influence, and can only come from changing the system, led by people with formal authority. These beliefs, over many decades, are what have brought us to where we are. I come across so many people who have learned to believe that others are more powerful than they are, and as a result, they're expecting or waiting for someone else to improve things. So, what's the problem here? Well, I find myself asking, how long are they going to wait? A year? 5 years? Some people have been waiting almost their whole career, 1, 2 or 3 decades, putting up with things the way they are. Imagine that. I also find myself wondering, who are they expecting to change the culture? I often see people looking up the hierarchy. Someone up there must know how to improve the culture around here, surely. Yet, some chief execs or managing directors I work with, or business owners, politicians, some senior decision makers, sometimes, despite their hierarchical power, their seniority or their experience, they simply don't recognise the cultural problems because it's just the way things have always been. At times, these people may be perpetuating the cultural problems without even realising it. Plus, many seasoned managers and leaders I've worked with feel overwhelmed with where on earth to start in shaping a healthier, more innovative, accountable culture. Their MBA, their leadership programme, the stack of management books on their shelf might have taught them some of the theory, yet I see remarkably little evidence that this is translating into everyday leadership approaches on a typical Monday morning or Thursday afternoon. So, if you're waiting for the higher ups to improve the culture, you'll possibly be waiting a long time. There is an alternative. And if you are a higher up yourself with formal management or leadership responsibilities and authority, now's the time to stop feeling overwhelmed and to learn how to bring about the changes you want to see. The human approach, H.U.M.A.N, is intentionally offered as a practical, doable, actionable range of changes you can make one interaction at a time, individually and with your colleagues. To discover more about the human approach, search for me, Jeanne Hardacre, at BeTheCultureChange. For more insights and practical ways to improve your relationships, your influence and the wider culture at work, click like, subscribe and follow me. Together, let's be the culture change.